but fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
He is in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. 3rd and 5. Throwing now, Mahomes. Open man, right side, is Kelsey. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw is Mahomes. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Pacheco. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's a run with their tight end.
You find yourself as a play caller saying, all right, I only got to get 1 yard and I got multiple plays to do it. What you don't plan for is all of a sudden you're going to go backwards and it changes the entire approach and, frankly, the entire play call sheet that you have to draw from.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. Now, Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is intercepted. Picked off by Chamari Connor. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The motion man is Johnson. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. They put Wilson in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They motion the slot man left. Back to the air one more time. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mahomes back. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. And back to it here. The third quarter underway. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. They'll go again with Hall. Room up the sideline at the 45. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Jets first down.
Here we go, set. Check go.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That one's good for 29.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Hall. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
The motion man is Johnson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run. It's Pacheco. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. A give here to Pacheco. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
I don't need to. I don't need to. Easy.
A handoff to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Shut up. Check go.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go street.
Here's Hall. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On the give, it's Hall. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go, set.
That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Go! Set, go!
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this one online, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow! Right side!
They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Here's 2nd down.
Attack! Right side!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football at their own 23.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Ready, set!
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Set up!
On the run, here's Hall. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
60 Eagles, 60, set, ready! Huh. Ready.
They will run it over center with Hall. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the